Mount Isa, finally show night. It's been a huge journey over nearly 2 years in planning. I've been up here, I think, about 6 times in that time, visiting with nearly 8 schools. With the show we're doing tonight, 5 different schools. We've got Spinifex State College, you've got the Mount Isa Central State School, Good Shepherd Catholic College, St Kieran's, and also St Joseph's. So it's involved up to and above, I think, about 140 students all up over that time, and we've been coming up doing workshops in composition, performance, and the students have basically improvised ideas to me, which I've recorded, got away and worked on, come back with arrangements with their suggestions on how to improve what I've done. So it's been a real team effort in the composition process, and tonight we'll basically be performing 11 original compositions written by the students.
I love working with Topology, John Babbage. It's so fun. We make so many new music pieces just from people's ideas, and it becomes massive. I'm so happy that I'm here today because I love doing music and it's so fun to do. I play this beautiful baritone saxophone. It's nice and big, it suits me. I love playing music, makes my brain work better, and it also makes me happy and it's enjoyable. I see myself performing with the baritone saxophone at concerts, in a band with my friends, and I can't wait for that moment.
It's been fantastic watching the kids today because they've really put a lot of work into this. I mean, some of the string players have been working on their pieces for us, and they're Topology pieces. They're pieces that we've recorded and we play on our own circuit ourselves, and so they've really put an amazing amount of effort. You know, I think they've really even surprised themselves to be able to play some of this stuff. It's hard, and the pieces that the kids have written with John is fantastic. There's a new school song, there's the song by young kids. You know, what I love about this and the most empowering thing for these kids is the transition from I'm going to write a piece? I don't think I can do that. So I'd say pretty much 99% of these kids today have never been involved in writing a piece of music before. So to be able to do that has been incredibly empowering, and now to do a stand up in front of their community and do it themselves and perform it is really just amazing. It's really why I do it and what I'm passionate about with our programs.
I guess a big part of what Topology does is to embrace how everyone's creative. That's something we're really committed to, or we just really believe that everyone has musical creativity. Not that everyone wants to go off and become a musician, but they have musical expression within them, and I think it's something for everyone. So we like to, I guess, unlock that, foster it, and some of the young people we work with will go on and be musicians, as many of them actually have since we worked with them. But many of them, it doesn't matter where they're going in life. I think connecting with musical creativity is something really beneficial in so many ways. So what we really are interested in doing is finding musical ideas with young people, helping them to find them and express them, and I guess reflecting back to them their ideas so that they can develop them into fully fledged compositions. So here in Mount Isa, we're playing a whole lot of music that John has been working with young people to unearth the ideas, play it back to them, suggest possibilities, they would suggest possibilities to him, and eventually it turns into this fantastic professional arrangement which is very much their own. And it's been great to see these young people absolutely engage with the music because it's their own music, and to me it's just magical.
Yes, we do look the same.
We're actually sisters, so twins.
We had kind of like a music day at our school when we were in primary school, and they had all these instruments, like just showing us what they were and what they sounded like. And I knew from straight away that I wanted to play the viola because I thought it was so cool. And Olivia wanted to play the viola but forgot what it was called,
So I chose the violin.
We're playing Uptown Funk cheap wine and crazy in love with Topology.
When we first got them, they were hard, but we've worked so hard on them in like 6 months. So they're still a challenge. They're still challenging, but they're definitely easier than they were.
It feels very daunting, but it feels really cool at the same time.
Yeah, such a thrill from playing in front of a live audience as well. Has its own like power with it. So playing here and with Topology it's like another experience, really.
Yeah.
We were so pleased with Topology approaching us to be able to showcase the community as part of the street festival, because our community, we've got a community of such talented people. We at Mount Isa City Council would love for people to actually recognise that, and for our community members to recognise it themselves as well. It takes a considerable amount of time for the street festival planning to happen. It's mainly planned from the Mount Isa City Council, but we do get contributions from the community as well. And I guess the biggest contribution this year has been from Topology, the students that are participating in Topology. And I guess what's really unique is that these students are getting to play music that they've developed. So I'm just, as the mayor and the leader of the city, I'm just so excited to be able to watch them tonight. I've heard them at practice today. They are absolutely amazing. So, this is what Mount Isa City Council is about. It's about showcasing our community and what our community's about.
Today is the big show day. We're performing it. We've had all the sound checks this afternoon, so we've been through all of the kids up on stage, and they've gotten used to the big production of PA and learning about foldback and hearing us through the sound system and us hearing them, and then gelling on stage. It's been fantastic, and I've got a real kick out of seeing the joy on their faces and the absolute excitement that they brought along, and that's brought a real energy to the performance as well. I think we're really looking great for tonight.
To be performing with Bandana and Topology is a great opportunity that I never thought I'd be able to have, but it's really good that I have it. I'm a bit nervous because I don't want to ruin the piece that he's made for us, but I know that I'll be able to do it because I've had amazing teachers teach me the piece, and I know that I'll be able to do it. I'd want to be taking music wherever I can and maybe come back and do something like Topology has done for me.